15th, 16th at 8 p.m. and May 3rd and 10th at 2 p.m. at the Bergdorf Theater of Performing Arts. General tickets $25. Call 973-761-8453 or visit thestrollers.org for more information. Don't stay at home. Come play with the Strollers. Hey, it's time to have some fun and turn back the calendar to 1962 and watch as a spirited Baltimore team, through great song and dance, integrate a TV dance show and achieve her dream to perform it. You guessed it, it's Hairspray! Shows May 1st, 2nd, 8th, 9th, 15th, 16th at 8 p.m. and May 3rd and 10th at 2 p.m. at the Bergdorf Theater of Performing Arts. General tickets $25. Call 973-761-8453 or visit thestrollers.org for more information. Don't stay at home. Come play with the Strollers.
This is the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. We want to hear from you at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org to let us know your opinion. Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to showmore.org to participate in the discussion.
We are back with you. It's in the village today, and someone Marjorie on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SoMore Radio. That's facebook.com/SoMore Radio. You can tweet us at SoMore Radio. That's at SoMore Radio. You can also email us at somore.org@gmail.com. That's somore.org@gmail.com. Hey, Marjorie, welcome.
Hi, Anselm. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing today?
Myself. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we already covered some local news.
What local news did you talk about?
Yeah, we talked about the plant sale that they are having.
Yeah.
We're talking about the water main replacement. You know, we talked about Joanna Wright editorial and why she voted no on the school budget. Right, that was interesting.
What did she have to say? Why she voted no?
Well, she thought things were not transparent and there wasn't a lot of communication. We also talked about the district considering change it to the accelerated language arts for the 8th graders. You know, I don't understand that. That sounds like me to be the gifted and talented with a different name. Accelerated language arts for 8th graders. Okay, maybe it's just...
This is for all 8th graders or some 8th graders?
No, it's accelerated. What happened is that if they think you're an overachiever, they allow you to go to the high school to take 9th grade math, even though you're an 8th grader.
Right, that's been going on.
So they call it accelerated. I was just wondering what's the difference between that and the gifted and talented program. So.
Well, you know they've been doing that forever and ever, right? Sending kids to the 9th grade who are in the 8th grade or to the high school to do their math for whatever reason rather than bringing whoever it is in-house. Yeah.
Now, Sheena Collum says South Orange could revisit town-wide rehabilitation designation. During Monday night's South Orange Board of Trustees meeting, Trustee Sheena Collum, who is also running for president, indicated that the board could revisit a decision to designate the entire town as an area in need of rehabilitation. We can also have the conversation again in planning and zoning, said Collum. Referring to the board's planning and zoning committee, Collum added. Maybe we just revisit with the planner and see whatever suggestions she might have. Collum remarks were in response to public comments made by Amy Dan, Dan is a past resident of Montrose Park Historic District Association and a commissioner on the Historic Preservation Commission. However, Dan stressed she was speaking as a private citizen and not as a representative of those bodies. The tongue has also received numerous calls and email regarding the rehabilitation designation, and much of which was due to an email that was circulated that included numerous inaccuracies about rehabilitation according to officials. Township Administrator Barry Lewis wrote a response to that email and provided additional information about the designation in a post on the Township website. At the April 27 Board of Trustees meeting, Dan said she felt that the tongue-wide designation of South Orange as an area in need of rehabilitation was a broad brush stroke that paints a poor picture of South Orange and is a dangerous precedent. She questioned why South Orange should be a guinea pig for a tongue-wide rehabilitation zone designation in New Jersey, and noted that of the few towns that have used the designation, some towns were decimated by Superstorm Sandy. Dan said, although South Orange has older housing stock, very few properties are derelict, and she has seen growth and enhancement and for the most part preservation over the past 20 years. Dan said she would prefer to see a more measured approach and see designation of areas that are actually in need, such as Seton Village, Irvington Avenue Corridor, Valley Street, and the sewer system. Dan also said that potential buyers who search the word "what is rehabilitation" would immediately come across language stating that the criteria is that a significant portion of the structure therein are deteriorated or in substandard condition. That's the first thing they are going to read, and that's going to turn them around, said Dan. I just don't understand why you want to designate your tongue as an area in need of rehabilitation. That makes absolutely no sense to me. But
well,
then again,
yeah, whatever it takes to get money, I guess, eh?
Yeah, but how are other people outside going to look at it if you have your tongue?
But then at the same time, you get the positive press. I met my new neighbors who lived behind, the backyard neighbors, I should say, other than the apartment building. And they're from Brooklyn, on a street that's not the most exciting street. And they say, we're living in a palace compared to the apartment that we lived in Brooklyn. And I says, well, what made you come here? Oh, all the positive press, the New York Times article, blah, blah, blah. So, I guess once you're in, it's like you living in your house and you know that you need your house to be your bathroom done or your kitchen done, but on the outside it looks really wonderful.
Well, we have good news to report.
Which is?
The Township Committee approves higher sewer fee and new pool food.
Yes, let me read this one. It says Township Committee approves $40 million budget with tax hikes of about $77 for most homes. Township Committee on Tuesday quietly approved a $40 million budget that includes a 1.9 tax increase over the current spending plan. For the average residents, that will mean a tax hike of about $77 each. It also includes no job cuts or major reductions. The budget is actually larger than the $38 million spending plan introduced last month that estimated a tax hike of about $97 for most homeowners. And so this budget was approved 5-0. No one had any complaint about it. And then we have, if you noticed all these signs around for the people running for Township Committee.
There's a separation, right?
Yeah, do you know why there's a separation?
Because some people want to vote for Adams, but they don't want to vote for Ryan.
Uh-huh.
So Adams got signed with Adams and Ryan. But if I'm voting for Adams, I don't want Adams and Ryan signing my lawn if I'm not voting for Ryan.
Right.
So some people got Adams.
Why do people have to be ticketed anyway?
But I don't understand why you don't.
You don't understand which part of it.
No, I don't understand why Jerry Ryan is still running, man.
I guess that's why other people said, just give me Nancy Adams. This guy's.
He's been the mayor. He's been there. He's like, come on, man, just move on with life, Just move on. Anyway, I'm from Trinidad, so.
What's that got to do with Adams and Ryan? That people, I'm sure you have. I guess everybody's got their officials that maybe he just loves running or something, but people just
That's
the
the
same
father
people
used to be
go
the
in
township
over
committee.
and over
He's
again.
from Trinidad. He moved on.
That's one person. There's
Well,
got to be some.
He was. I think he was one of the first person from the Caribbean on the township committee, unless Ken Pettis was, or Celia King.
Ken Pettis is from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't make any difference in the lives of.
Well, I mean, if you vote, I guess that's making a difference. I mean, do you expect everyone to make this major positive impact on...
If you vote, you make a difference?
If you are on a committee, that difference can be either good or bad, but you're making a difference. And who is discern where it's good or bad, right? Maybe you're an elected official. I vote to raise taxes. I have done something for my
I thought
town.
people put you on committees to make a good difference.
Good is relative, yes.
I always thought that people want you to make a good difference.
Speaking of taxes, New Jersey or Essex County is one out of the 10 counties in the United States with the highest property taxes.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that.
I was looking at this article, which I posted on our page days and days ago, about Essex County. You know what county in New Jersey pays higher taxes than us?
Bergen County.
Bergen County.
Yeah.
Here's this in the Star Ledger. It's no secret that New Jersey homeowners are hit with some of the highest property taxes in the nation. I don't understand, why is that? Maybe because there's just so many different towns. And, as I've learned that, there's this push for shared services. So
Why is that? What do you mean, why taxes are high?
yeah, I mean, why? I mean, is it the thing
Because
about
it's
this?
suburban.
Yes, it's suburban, but
Urban
so is
taxes are low.
yes, and it's also about the number of ratables. But every county, Union County, is suburban. And
I really wonder about that sometimes, because in like in Newark, the taxes are low. I mean, they have a lot of commercial properties, yes, but you really and truly think Newark taxes could be like Maplewood and South
no,
Orange?
I doubt that.
So, I mean, really and truly, it's more like in the housing stock and the areas. But the funny part of it is that, and I've heard quite a few people say this, and I don't get this. I really don't get this. As soon as you leave South Orange, on South Orange Avenue, and you get to Newark,
You cross the line, what?
you cross the line, you could tell immediately
Yes, you can. You
that
don't
you
think
have
you
left
can't?
South Orange.
What
But
is it
why
that
is
you don't
that,
get
though?
that?
But why is that? Why does it have to be like that?
So you just want this? Well, I mean, you could drive. I remember one time I was driving. This was years ago, down Fifth Avenue, and once you leave the wealthier part of the Upper East Side and cross over into Harlem, it changes too. So.
But why does it have to be like that? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Because I guess every town has its own idea of what is aesthetically pleasing, eh?
No, I don't think so.
Let me finish this article, though. So just to how high and low is Essex County compared to the other parts of the nation? According to this author, it might be a bit of a shock. A typical homeowner in Bibb County, Alabama, paid just $288 in property taxes in 2013, according to an analysis by Zillow, compared to someone paying the median in Paramus or Ridgewood in Bergen County, who shelled out $9,546, about 45 times as much. Bergen and Bibb lie on the opposite ends of a list of median property taxes nationally. Bergen was the third highest in the country and the highest in New Jersey. Listen to that. Bergen, the third highest in the country and the highest in New Jersey.
That's not surprising.
Well, Bibb joined, but then they've got this mall and everything. I don't get that. Several other Alabama counties boasting of some of the very lowest property tax bills for single-family homes. Bergen, meanwhile, is one of several New York City area counties dominating the top 10. Those counties had annual property taxes several times the 2013 national median